I've had a lot of people that have asked me over the last month or two about how we're going to go about cutting the budgets over the next few months. And it's a real challenge. The challenge, as you know, is that our economy is really facing one of the most difficult times since the 1930s. And that means that we have high unemployment rates. It means that many of you out there are concerned about your jobs, your health insurance, and all the things that we're all worried about. It also means that state government receives less revenue. And as we headed into the veto session this year, we had to make about $1 billion in cuts in a budget that's only $6.5 billion itself. We were able to pull everybody together and get that very difficult assignment accomplished, and I'm proud to say that we not only were able to balance the budget, we were able to do it without a tax increase, and we actually ended the legislative session early. Well, wouldn't you know that right after the session ended, we got some news in May that our revenue in May was over $100 million less than we thought it would be. And I will tell you, that's a very bad report. A normally bad report would be $20 to $30 million short. We were over $100 million short in May. So we've got some tough decisions ahead of us. Let me tell you what my approach will be as we make those decisions. The first is that we won't panic. We will be calm, and we will make responsible budget cuts to the areas that can be cut. Now, there's a lot of panic out there, there's a lot of fear out there, and I've been around long enough and faced enough situations to know that decisions that you make when you're afraid or when you're panicking are usually not good ones. We won't panic. We'll be responsible. I will consult with legislative leaders, with folks from Kansas all across the state, with our leadership team and with our cabinet, and we will make calm and responsible decisions. The second criteria that I'll use in looking at these cuts is that we won't cut deeper than we have to, and we won't cut until we have to. There are folks that are out there panicking right now that are saying that we should make very deep cuts right now. I think that would be a mistake. We have critical state services that are provided, whether they're our prisons, whether they're folks that teach our kids, whether they're people that take care of the disabled, all sorts of very important state programs that we need to give a chance to be funded at the best levels that they can before we cut. So I will make the cuts when we need to, but I won't make the cuts until we absolutely have to. Now, I know that all of this sounds like bad news, and it certainly is challenging news. But the good news is that there are things out there in the state that are happening that are quite good. We just broke ground on a new pharmacy school in Kansas. We just received news that a new wind turbine factory will be built in Hutchinson, creating over 400 jobs. We're starting to build new roads with the Recovery Act money. And the unemployment rate in Kansas, although it's over 6%, is much lower than in many other states. So I know it's a difficult time out there. I know that all of us are concerned about our own jobs, about our friends' jobs, about everyone in our family. But let me assure you of this. We've been through rougher times before, and we've come out. And as tough as times are right now, I'm 100% sure that we will come out of these tough times. And when we come out, we'll be better and stronger than we were before.